You know, there's something most people over 60 don't realize about building muscle. They think eggs are the only way, or maybe they believe lifting heavy is all that matters. But I'm here to tell you today, forget eggs. Seriously, there's one cheap, almost magical food that can actually help you build muscle faster, feel stronger, and even boost your energy, and it doesn't cost a fortune. Now, before you scroll away thinking this is just another fad, stay with me because I'm going to break down exactly why this works, how to use it, and the little tricks that make it super effective after 60. You might even wonder why nobody told you this sooner. Here's the thing about aging: after 60, your body changes. Your muscles don't grow the same way they used to. Your recovery is slower, and you might notice that lifting the same weights feels harder than it did 10 years ago. And it's not just about vanity, it's about strength, independence, and staying active without relying on anyone. But here's where most people get it wrong. They overcomplicate it. They think they need fancy powders, expensive supplements, or hours in the gym every day. The truth is, your body still responds beautifully to real, simple foods, and one food in particular can give you a muscle building boost that rivals most of the stuff you find in health stores. Now you might be thinking, okay, tell me, what is it? And I'm getting there. But first, let's talk about why eggs aren't the end all solution. Eggs are great, they have protein, and some vitamins, but they aren't magical. In fact, relying solely on eggs or a few protein shakes isn't enough. After 60, your body needs more than just protein. It needs specific nutrients that help your muscles repair, grow, and stay strong. And here's where this cheap food comes in. It's packed with what your muscles crave. It's affordable, and it's incredibly easy to add to your diet. The food I'm talking about is lentils. Yes, lentils. It might surprise you that something so simple, something so inexpensive, can have such a powerful impact. But lentils are a powerhouse for seniors trying to build muscle. They're packed with protein, yes, but not just any protein. Lentils have slow digesting proteins that give your body a steady supply of amino acids throughout the day. Amino acids are like tiny building blocks for your muscles. Without them, your body struggles to repair damaged muscle tissue after exercise. That steady supply is exactly what your aging muscles need to stay healthy and strong. But that's not all. Lentils also contain magnesium, iron, potassium, and B vitamins, nutrients that are critical for energy production, muscle contraction, and preventing fatigue. After 60, deficiencies in these nutrients are incredibly common. Many seniors feel tired, weak, or notice their strength declining, not realizing it's partly because their muscles aren't getting what they need from food. Lentils help fill that gap, naturally and affordably. And let's be honest, convenience matters too. Lentils are one of the easiest foods to cook. You can throw them in a pot, simmer them for 20 minutes, and boom, you have a protein-packed meal ready to go. No fancy equipment, no expensive powders, no trips to specialty stores. And here's the tip most people don't know. Combining lentils with a little bit of rice or another whole grain creates a complete protein. That means your body gets all the essential amino acids it needs, the same way you would from meat or eggs, but without the high cost or cholesterol. Now, let's talk results, because that's what matters most. When you start including lentils regularly in your meals, paired with a little resistance training, simple exercises like push-ups against a wall, light dumbbell curls, or chair squats, you'll start noticing changes in a surprisingly short time. Muscles feel firmer, energy improves, and your overall strength goes up. And the best part? Because lentils digest slowly, they keep you feeling full and satisfied, which can also help with maintaining a healthy weight, a critical factor for joint health as we age. I know some of you are thinking, but I don't like lentils, or I don't know how to cook them. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Lentils are incredibly versatile. You can make soups, stews, salads, even lentil patties or lentil curry. A simple lentil soup with some vegetables and spices can taste amazing and will fuel your muscles better than most prepackaged meals or protein bars. You can add garlic, onions, carrots, tomatoes, and some herbs, and suddenly you have a dish that's both delicious and a muscle-building powerhouse. And here's a little secret. Cooking lentils with a tiny bit of olive oil or coconut oil not only makes them taste better, but also helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients more efficiently. It's not just about food either. Building muscle after 60 works best when nutrition and movement go hand in hand. That doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder overnight. Short, focused sessions, 2 to 3 times per week, can make a massive difference. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or even light free weights are enough to stimulate your muscles. The key is consistency, and that's where the lentils come in. You're giving your muscles exactly what they need to repair and grow after each session. Over time, you'll notice your balance improving, your posture getting better, and even your confidence increasing because you can do everyday activities with ease. Let me share a little story with you. I had a friend, John, who turned 62 and thought he was too old to get stronger. He had tried protein shakes, chicken, and eggs, but nothing seemed to work. His energy was low, and he felt like his best years of strength were behind him. Then he started adding lentils to his diet, simple everyday meals, and combined it with just 20 minutes of light resistance exercises 3 times a week. Within 8 weeks, his friends were asking if he had a personal trainer because his arms and legs looked firmer and he was moving with more energy than he had in years. All this with a food that cost just a fraction of what he was spending on protein powders. And here's the part most people miss: building muscle isn't just about looking good. After 60, it's about staying independent. Strong muscles help prevent falls, keep your bones healthy, improve your metabolism, and even support better brain function. Muscle is like a secret weapon against aging, and foods like lentils give you the ammunition you need. You don't need expensive gym memberships or exotic supplements, just smart nutrition and consistent, manageable exercise. Now, I want you to imagine a typical day for someone over 60 who wants to maximize muscle growth. Breakfast could be a hearty lentil porridge with some nuts or seeds sprinkled on top. Lunch could be a lentil salad with fresh vegetables and a little olive oil. Dinner, perhaps a lentil stew with rice or quinoa. Snacks, you could even make lentil hummus to pair with veggie sticks. Each meal supports your muscles, keeps your energy steady, and makes it easy to stay on track without complicated meal prep or expensive ingredients. Another tip that really accelerates results is timing. Try to include lentils in meals after you exercise, because your muscles are in repair mode and need protein to recover. Pair it with some complex carbs like whole grains or sweet potatoes to give your body the energy it needs to rebuild tissue. This combination helps your muscles absorb nutrients more efficiently and boosts recovery, which means you'll get stronger faster. I also want to address one common concern: will lentils make me bloated? The answer is, if your body isn't used to high fiber foods, start slowly. Begin with small servings and gradually increase over a few weeks. Cooking lentils thoroughly and rinsing them well helps reduce gas and makes them easier to digest. And remember, the benefits far outweigh any minor discomfort you might experience at first. It's incredible how something so simple can have such a profound impact. Seniors often overlook plant-based foods when it comes to muscle building, thinking that only meat or supplements work. But nature has already provided us with everything we need: lentils, beans, legumes, packed with protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that our aging bodies desperately need. When combined with the right exercises and consistency, the results can be transformative. And here's a little motivation: age is just a number. Your muscles are capable of growth well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You might not be able to lift the same weights you did in your 30s, but you can absolutely build functional strength, improve your posture, boost your energy, and regain the confidence that comes from feeling strong. And all it takes is pairing smart nutrition, like lentils, with consistent movement. So here's what I want you to do. Don't overthink it. Start simple. Pick one lentil recipe that looks good to you and add it to your daily meals. Start moving, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes of light resistance exercises or walking. Track your progress, how you feel, how your strength changes, your energy levels, and give it a few weeks. You'll start to notice changes, and those small wins will motivate you to keep going. Before I let you go, I want you to remember this: building muscle after 60 isn't about hitting the gym for hours or spending a fortune on supplements. It's about feeding your muscles the nutrients they need, moving your body consistently, and making small, sustainable changes every day. Lentils are one of the most powerful, cheap, and accessible tools you have to achieve this. And when you combine that with a simple, consistent routine, the results can be astonishing. So next time you're thinking about eggs or expensive powders, remember this secret weapon sitting quietly on your grocery shelf: a humble, inexpensive food that can help you regain strength, feel more energetic, and live independently for years to come. Don't underestimate it. Add it to your meals, keep moving, and watch what happens. Your body after 60 is capable of more than you think, and this simple change could be the key to unlocking that strength. Now I want you to take action. Open your pantry, grab some lentils, plan a meal, and get moving. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You just have to start. And as you begin, Notice how your body responds. Notice the strength returning, the energy improving, and the confidence growing. This isn't just about building muscle, it's about reclaiming your independence, feeling vibrant, and proving to yourself that age doesn't define what your body can do. And here's a little secret I want you to remember. The earlier you start feeding your muscles the right nutrients, the faster you'll see results. But even if you start today, right now, you can still make incredible progress. It's never too late to give your body what it needs, and lentils are one of the simplest, most powerful ways to do it. You'll save money, eat better, and build muscle faster than you ever thought possible. So, what are you waiting for? Put this into action and let your muscles thank you. Your strength, energy, and independence are waiting for you. And it all starts with this one cheap, powerful food. When it comes to building muscle after 60, most people immediately think of eggs or expensive protein powders, but the truth is that there's a much simpler, cheaper, and incredibly effective option that most seniors overlook, and that's lentils. Lentils are not just ordinary legumes, they are a powerhouse of nutrients that your aging muscles crave, starting with protein. The protein in lentils is slow digesting, which means your body gets a steady stream of amino acids throughout the day, the essential building blocks your muscles need to repair, recover, and grow stronger after any type of exercise. This is especially important for seniors because as we age, our muscle repair process naturally slows down, and getting a consistent supply of these amino acids can make a noticeable difference in strength and overall energy. But protein is only part of the story. Lentils are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps muscles contract properly and supports energy production at the cellular level, which can make every movement feel easier and more controlled. They contain iron, which is critical for transporting oxygen to your muscles, helping you maintain endurance and reducing fatigue, so simple daily activities feel less draining. Potassium in lentils helps balance fluids and prevent cramping, while B vitamins support metabolism and energy production, giving your body the tools it needs to convert food into fuel and repair damaged tissue efficiently. This combination of nutrients creates a perfect environment for your muscles to thrive, especially after 60 when deficiencies are more common and can slow down progress if not addressed. Another advantage of lentils is how versatile they are. You can make soups, stews, salads, or even lentil patties, which makes it easy to incorporate them into your daily meals without spending hours in the kitchen or buying expensive supplements. And when lentils are combined with a small portion of rice or another whole grain, they form a complete protein, providing all the essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own, mimicking the effect of high-quality animal protein. This is a game changer for seniors because it allows you to get the same muscle-building benefits as eggs or meat, but in a much more affordable, plant-based, and heart-healthy way. Lentils are also high in fiber, which keeps you full, helps regulate digestion, and maintains stable blood sugar levels, all of which support better energy management and overall health. By simply adding lentils to 1 or 2 meals a day, you can create a consistent nutritional foundation that promotes muscle repair, prevents weakness, and enhances your body's natural ability to stay strong and active. Over time, this simple dietary change can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle tone, strength, and endurance, allowing seniors to feel more capable in everyday tasks, maintain independence, and enjoy a higher quality of life while keeping grocery bills low and mealtime stress-free. When it comes to building muscle and staying strong, after 60, the most powerful results come from combining simple nutrition with consistent, manageable movement, and this is something many seniors overlook because they think they need hours in the gym or expensive supplements, but the reality is that small, consistent actions can make a huge difference, and when paired with foods like lentils that provide the essential nutrients your muscles need, the impact is even greater because your body needs both the stimulus of exercise to signal the muscles to grow and the nutrients to actually repair and strengthen the fibers, and without one, the other doesn't work as effectively, so even light exercises like chair squats, wall push-ups, resistance band curls, or gentle dumbbell routines performed 2 to 3 times a week can create meaningful muscle activation, improve circulation, and increase strength while remaining safe and manageable for anyone over 60i. And increase strength while remaining safe and manageable for anyone over 60i. And the beauty of this approach is that it's sustainable and doesn't require extreme effort, fancy machines, or long hours, which is exactly why so many seniors give up before they see results. But by keeping it simple and pairing each session with proper nutrition, you create a feedback loop where your muscles get stronger, your confidence grows, and your daily energy improves, allowing you to move more easily, maintain balance, and even prevent injuries that become more common with age. And it's not just about physical benefits, because regular movement also enhances mental health, mood, and cognitive function, which all contribute to a better quality of life. And when you combine this with nutrient dense foods like lentils, which are packed with protein, amino acids, magnesium, potassium, iron, and B vitamins, you give your body exactly what it needs to recover after each session, meaning your muscles aren't just stimulated but actively fed. So the growth and repair process happens faster, and over time, this consistency compounds, so even small improvements each week add up to noticeable changes in strength, endurance, and mobility. And it's important to focus on functional strength, the kind that helps you perform everyday tasks more easily, whether it's carrying groceries, climbing stairs, gardening, or simply getting up from a chair without strain. And that functional strength is exactly what keeps seniors independent and confident, which is far more valuable than any cosmetic goal. And it's achievable because the exercises can be tailored to any fitness level. The intensity can be adjusted as you progress, and the meals can be modified to suit your taste while still providing all the nutrients your muscles need to thrive. So you're not only building muscle, but supporting your joints, bones, heart, and overall health at the same time. And that holistic approach is what separates real, lasting results from quick fixes or fad solutions, because muscle building after 60 isn't about speed or extremes, it's about consistent, smart actions every day. And when you adopt this mindset, pairing movement with foods that fuel recovery and growth, you set yourself up for long term strength, improved energy, better balance, enhanced independence, and a stronger, more resilient body that can keep up with your lifestyle and give you confidence that your age doesn't define what you can achieve.